Kwebbelkop, a YouTuber with a channel of over 15 million subscribers who's been creating on YouTube for the past 10 years. At his peak, the channel was getting over 100 million views per month, but since then, it's lost over 75% of its viewership. And you're probably asking the exact same question I did: what happened? Kwebbelkop published his first video on May 3rd, 2011. His channel quickly grew, and sometime around June 2013, he went full-time on YouTube. Between 2014 and 2019, Kwebbelkop had many great years on YouTube. His viewers became familiar with his best friends on YouTube, Jelly and Slogo, who he often created content with as a trio. Kwebbelkop's viewership peaked in 2018, and since in 2019 Kwebbelkop left the trio due to mental health concerns and burnout, his views have continually declined. He continued to create gaming content into 2020 and 2021, but the majority of this was solo. And at this point in 2021, the decline of the channel could be attributed to many things: breakups, mental health, falling out with friends, and the burnout. And the case could be even made that the channel could have made a comeback at this point. But sadly, this is where things started declining even more quickly than before. In April 2021, Kwebbelkop launched the Blue YouTube channel, an AI-generated avatar making gaming videos, which were very similar to the videos that Kwebbelkop had been making on his main channel for many years. This was the first glimpse into the work Kwebbelkop was doing with AI. Kwebbelkop was also dabbling, he said this himself, in many other businesses at the time, which in my opinion probably led to less time being spent on his main channel. On February 18th, 2022, Kwebbelkop uploaded a video where he expressed some of the challenges he'd been facing and how it had been difficult to navigate these challenges and still work creatively. He stated that he was going to start posting more quality content on the channel and focus a little less on the overly regimented publishing schedule like he had been following for nearly 10 years. Following that video, he posted some gaming content and a lot of vlog-style content. These types of videos were very normal until August 1st, 2023. And this is when Kwebbelkop went all in on AI. It started out as a cartoon AI version of Kwebbelkop, replacing the real-life Kwebbelkop in the videos. These cartoon AI videos were primarily gaming and reaction-style videos, like Kwebbelkop had been making for years. But let's take a step back for a moment and look at where the audience is at and what they've endured on this channel up to this point. From solo gaming videos to collaborations with friends for many years, to far fewer videos being posted on the channel, and to finally vlogs, and even then, more finally, AI. The channel went through so many pivots throughout the years that were executed quite poorly. That being said, at least up until the point of the AI introduction, the majority of Kwebbelkop's videos were at least getting 100,000 views, with many getting 500,000 to 1 million views per video. And the first few videos after the AI was introduced still garnered a few 100,000 views per video, but it was clear that the audience didn't understand the shift and simply wanted it to be addressed. That brings us to September 22nd, 2023, when Kwebbelkop released a video titled "The End of Kwebbelkop AI." This is the video that his viewers had been hoping for, and unfortunately, the video ended up being an even bigger letdown than every other video prior. Instead of moving back to the content that everybody wanted, Kwebbelkop doubled down and said, "I listened to all of your feedback in the first version of the AI, and I'm sorry for releasing it when it wasn't quite ready." Yikes. As you can imagine, this response was anything but positive. It was like uploading an apology video and saying, "Just kidding, I don't really care what you think, I'm just going to do what I want anyway." YouTube liaison Rene Ritchie consistently says, "Put the audience first, create for the audience." Kwebbelkop himself admitted, due to his other business ventures, that he doesn't really need the revenue from the channel anymore, so it's likely that he's just decided to use this channel as testing grounds for his AI ventures. And to be completely honest, at the end of the day, it is his channel, and he can do just that. But a stated pivot to the AI content would have likely been a far better option, or even starting a brand new channel to put that content on for those who actually wanted it. It's likely that Kwebbelkop saw the success of the Blue channel that he created with almost 1 million subscribers and his other AI channels, and just decided to go all in on the AI creation, since he hopes to sell his AI technology as a tool and service for other creators in the future. If you look at the Kwebbelkop channel today, the numbers are depressing. The videos get far fewer views than before, and the engagement on the videos are even worse. Something that can also be seen on the Blue YouTube channel. Like this video with over 100,000 views and 13 comments. And look at this, even less than 1,000 likes. Don't get me wrong, I'm not anti-AI by any means, but this is not the future of YouTube creation I hope for. It feels forced, it lacks emotion and connection. And while this analysis might all seem quite harsh, Kwebbelkop has always said that he's open to feedback. And as a fellow YouTuber, it's important to me to bring this to light. Many people in his audience feel like they've provided this very feedback though to him, and it's fallen on deaf ears. Most of those people who provided him that feedback being dedicated fans for the past 10 years. And I have to admit, it feels like that to me too. Let me know your take on Kwebbelkop's approach. In your opinion, what did he do wrong? Or is this simply the future of video creation?